Hello, welcome to my first ever blog. I hope you like it. It's the first time trying out, so please don't judge. It won't be perfect, but I'm just giving it a go. Let me know what you think.
Hi guys, I thought I'd do my morning routine of like my everyday putting on my face. So to start off with, I love a good old NARZ primer, and it's got like this tinge of pink in it. You see there? It's got a bit of glitter in. Bit of moisturiser, and it's also got SPF 35 in it. My cat has also come to join. He's by my feet. It's that little bell you can hear running around. He's always stuck by my feet. But yeah, so I just rub all of this in. I've already had a shower this morning. Had my breakfast already. And then I just thought I'd give the house a quick little tidy. I had my friend around yesterday. We had a cheeky takeaway and a bit of a girls' natter. Oh, and we also went for a run. So I am trying to do the Couch to 5K. And let's just say I hadn't run for probably maybe a week or two. Oh my god. I feel absolutely knackered now. It's mental. How mad do you feel when you stop? But it was better than sitting there and doing nothing. So I can't complain. Can we, Milo? Hey? Right, now my next one I use is this BB cream, and it's from Garnier, and I have a light and a medium, but I prefer wearing the medium for like every day. Sometimes you can use like the light, but I feel like the light, I'm like a shade in between, which there isn't. I try and like mix it up, a bit of both. So I just go all over my face with my little sponge. This one, I don't bother to add water to. Oh, hi Milo. I think he's about to come and show his face. He's not a very friendly cat, I will not lie. I'll just quickly show you him. As you can see, he's not very happy. Oh yeah, you can hear the trees. There you go. But he loves being with me at all times, but he literally scratches everything of mine. He has destroyed so many of my clothes by trying to claw them. Haven't you, mate? Come on. He's climbed, tried to get to the top of all of my clothes. At the moment we're sat in the wardrobe. I have a little desk at the end, and that is where I do my makeup and hair every day. So with this makeup, I literally just try and cover all areas, rub into all the ends, go all the way into my hairline, so I shouldn't have any lines. And it gets all of it. Apart from I have really bad baby fringe right here. And that always sticks up, and I hate it so much. I also have a scar underneath here. I had a little like moly lump removed probably about 2-3 years ago. So if you're wondering what the hell that is, it's that. But yeah. I also have another one here, but they didn't want to remove it, so we've just left it to try and keep an eye on it. But we'll see. But it gets really annoying because it's on my line of my clothing, and it really irritates it. So we will just try and leave it like that. So I also have this is my MAC Studio Sculpt, my I forgot what you call them, sharpener. I sharpened all of my pencils the other day and then the pot exploded in my bag, and now all of the makeup has gone onto that. So with this Studio Sculpt, I literally just do a little bit on the same brush, if I can get some out. None wants to come out. Oh, okay. So I got a little bit on there, a little bit there, here. I just do like in the centre. I don't do too much. I don't do the whole thing. But I have like a few scars from my skin. I don't have perfect skin or anything like that. I suffer from acne, and I think that's just like a general thing that most people have, but some days are better than others. Some days are really, really bad, especially like when it's getting to that time of the month. My skin gets so bad and really grouchy, but I think that's most people. So I literally just give a bit all over my face. I think I put too much on, so I'm just trying to rub that all in now. Don't get me wrong, I'm not like a makeup artist and I'm not very great at makeup, but I try and make it work. But it works for me. Right, and then I'm going to find my concealer, if I can find it in my makeup bag. I maybe should have got this out earlier. Oh well. Ta-da! Right, I probably about a year or two ago wanted to try like really cheap products to see if, what's the difference? Expensive, cheap. Sorry, just checking up on my cat. He's not doing anything he shouldn't be because he's very naughty. Yeah, I wanted to try out to see like what was good and what was not, but I actually found this Revolution, and I used C1, which is like the lightest of all lights, to try and like put it under my eyes and rub that in. Oh, I didn't mention actually, this MAC, I have it in 3 colours, but NC25 is my colour. Well, I say it's my colour, it's what I think is my colour. And I use that on my face. I do have a 40 and 35, and I use that for when I'm like going out and I want to be a bit more tanned. But for this, I literally just put it straight underneath here. That's probably a bit too much. Probably off here, because unfortunately I frown so much with my resting bitch face. So I do a little bit there, a little bit here, there where I have a spot, there. I do apologise, his bell was going absolutely mental this morning because he is literally just running around behind me. And then I literally just go in, dab, 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 all under here, all under here. Don't know what I was doing with my other hand there, being a bit wee. Dab, 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 dab. And dabby dab dab. Do you know what? One thing I will say is I saw Olivia Atwood on her Instagram get some deodorant and put this on before all of her makeup. Do you know what I will say? Holy fucking shit. That actually worked so well. I just got back from Canada and oh my god, like I put it on, I put my primer on, and then I put this on. Oh, it sounds like it's broken inside. Lovely. Probably wear it in my bag. And yeah, do you know what? That works so well. okay, yeah, you know, you still get the sweat like on the top, or you get a really shiny forehead. I did get a little bit of it, but nothing compared to what I was, and I felt like a bit more fresh, so I really did like that. That was probably a very good purchase and a very good watch. I love watching Olivia because she literally just makes me laugh so much. So many people hate her, and no, I'm not into that, because everyone's different. Leave them to it. So next in, I go for my Studio Mac. Fixing, powder, well used, and I go for the NC25. So I just go in, dab my face, dab, try and get good coverage everywhere. And my forehead. I'm probably quite rough with my face. I always feel really bad when I do other people's makeup. Not that I do that often. But like, when I used to go out when I was younger, we used to do each other's makeup. And so, literally, I'd be like... But to me, I'm like, yeah, get in. So, I always do my neck. And everyone's like, oh, you shouldn't do your neck. And I'm like, well, I don't want to be two colours. I don't know how far I'm going, so we go all the way down. Apologies, I'm actually sat in my bra. Normally I have a t-shirt on, but I literally get makeup everywhere. All down my top and everything. Oh, sorry, my cat's joined me again. Yo! So yeah. Just literally... Oh, I don't know if I've got a lump there. Oh no. Is it gone? Oh my god, he's eating my underwear. That's really weird. Or a sock, I have no idea. He's a bit of a weird cat, but you love him. Next in, I am like Rimmel London. And a natural bronze, or the one that has like 4 tones in it, like stripy, but that's really glittery, so I try to avoid that one because it's sometimes a little bit too glittery. But literally go across there, and I try and do like my whole cheek. I know so many people are like, oh my god, you shouldn't do that. Do you know what? You do what makes you happy, what you prefer. Because I am really pale. Got the top, on my nose, my chin, and then a little dab on my neck, and in the centre, because we don't know what top we're going to wear yet. So I'm just keep checking up on my cat, because he likes to jump on top of the radiator cover, and he's pulled one over before and smashed it against the stairs and damaged it, so it wasn't great. We live in a new build, so we've been here about 3 years now, and so it is annoying when he does that. Is it 3 years? Or is it 2 years? I have no idea. Time flies. So next we have the MAC, and I go for, oh, don't know why I thought it was a different name, but Gold Deposit apparently. I used to go for, I think, like a cheeky bronze, and it was very red, but I do like that one still. But this one's very golden, so I like to be nice and tanned. But it's just, and I've still got the cover in it to stop it from going everywhere, but as you can see, it's very, very gold. So I just, oops, go over my nose. We go in here, just circle it round, go round. You know, I love a bit up the top. I probably have way too much on this side. So a little bit on my chin, and then, I'm not gonna lie, COVID did me dirty. So I like to do under here because, as you can see, I gained a bit of weight. Now don't get me wrong, everyone's like that. Everyone gains weight, everyone loses weight, and I'm trying to work on myself and get fitter, love being in the shape that I am now and stuff like that. So I am just trying to eat healthier, and just be all round better really. But I am going to go back in with this because I feel like I might have just done a little bit too much on my face. I don't normally do that much on that side. And then I've got my NARZ. Now this is, it's a brand new one, so I've still got the packet. This one. So this I got fixed, but I also have this version as well, loose powder. And it depends, if I'm in a rush and I don't have time to sit there and deal with all the powder, then I won't. Then I literally just scrub a bit, put it on top, and fix on my face. Remember the first time I had this? I was at a race weekend, but just like there, and my friend had it, and she was like, oh, you should use this, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay. Tried it. And I was like, holy shit balls. What is this? Because literally, my fucking face looked flawless. And I couldn't even believe, like, I'd never even thought about it before. But, you know. And this, I probably used for 10 years. You just love something so much. And this is Maybelline. And its colour, oh my god, does it even still have the name on it? 630 Velvet Beige. And I don't know why, but the colour just has always suited me. And I just haven't changed. I've just kept the colour. I used to just do the lipstick. And then one day I just thought, oh, maybe I'll try like an outliner. And then, bear with, I might say it's like a pure British rose. Like my mum. My mum is really, really white. So I just go in. Sorry, it's a bit dead silent when I'm doing this. So that's my lip liner. So I have two that I use as lipsticks, but I don't think I've actually got any of my lipsticks here. I thought I did, but it must be in my bag. When I went away, I always carry one in my little, like, no, oh, it must be up there. I've got like a row of bags on the top. I will show you my wardrobe. It's slightly a bit of messy. But I do go in with this afterwards. I love this. It is, I don't even know the brand actually. Oh, it's still Rimmel London. Rimmel London. And then I go for colour, Be My Baby. I have probably got 10 different colours of these, 10 different shades of like pinky, rouges, reds. And so I just always stick really to this one. But I love what it looks like once you have it on. So I think my ring is about to go off. I have a Ring doorbell and cameras outside my house. As you heard that. One faces in my cars, one's in my garden. I've got one in the kitchen, and they're all connected to my doorbell and all of my Alexas. I have 4. Pretty much one in each room. And I have them just for like security reasons. Only when I say it like that, it's more for the fact that I live on my own a lot. Don't get me wrong, like my partner, he travels all the time, which is great for him, and I'm so happy that he's doing what he loves. And it's just a bit more like peace of mind more than anything. Like where I live on this estate, we've had quite a few times like people try and break into people's houses, and it freaked me out. But don't get me wrong, touch wood, it hasn't happened in a very long time. Like when we first moved here, it like kind of, and they go for like empty houses, and at the beginning when people were just like moving in to the estate, they were trying it then, but it's a lot better now, so that's why I have it. But if you hear like there's motion by the cars, or there's motion in the garden or stuff like that, birds can set them off sometimes. I do have it set so that it wouldn't, but if I sometimes don't set that, it won't go off at all, even if a person was there. And someone did actually try to steal my car one time. The Alexa had gone off like twice already, and if we hear it and it wakes us up, we will always look just to check. And then the third time it went off, we didn't even bother looking because we thought, oh, it's probably just a fox again. Yeah. No, it was actually someone trying to get into my car and take it. I don't leave anything valuable in my car for that very reason. They would have just opened up and gone, oh great, it's just a car. I don't carry money, cash, or anything like that. Just like Morrison's like card, you know, the ones where you gain points, something like that is in my car, or my Costco card, but I don't think they look like me. And when we wake up in the morning, my partner always looks at the camera just to like check like who was it, what was it. It's just something he's always done every day. He just wakes up, has a look, and normally like I wake up before him anyway to have a shower, put your face on, and he always looks through the camera while I'm doing that. And then he was like, someone's tried to take your car, and I was like, sorry, what? And I was like really pissed off, and it kind of shook me up because I was like, that's shit. But thankfully our Alexa is literally on the windowsill, and it was a really hot day and it was open, the window. So as soon as the guy got to the car, there was motion by the cars, and he literally just like stopped, looked up to the top of the window, and then literally let go and then started walking away. So strange, he just literally beelined for my car. No one else's. So I was like, what the hell? That's so strange. Like, they knew. And it was weird. I'd just taken my car to the garage as well to get serviced. And it was strange. It's like, I get my car serviced, and then obviously they know where you live and shit like that. And then someone comes over to try and take your car. It's like, bit weird, not gonna lie. So I try and hide my keys as well in like a metal tin. I know people are very stereotypical, and I do apologise. This is meant to be doing my makeup when I'm talking about my Ring doorbell. But anyway, and I put my keys in a box. Supposedly you're not meant to like be able to have access to them, but I do try and hide them in there so that if someone did come across to try and I don't even know what it's called, but when they try and read your key so they can open your car and take it. So I do that. Anywho, let's go back to makeup. I don't even know what the brand is on this. It doesn't actually have a name. Oh, it does, right at the end. Rimmel London again. So I use this as an eyebrow pencil. I'm just going to sharpen this as well, just because it's a little bit shit, but they break so easy, these ones. I used to use like the really fancy ones that you get, and I try and do that just for like really fancy nights out, but I do this pencil for just like an everyday look, because I'm not gonna lie, what's the point in wasting really expensive stuff on like every day? I understand if you have the money, but I definitely don't. So I'm just gonna go in. Don't get me wrong, I'm not very good at doing my eyebrows. I used to get microbladed by one of my good friends. She also does my lashes, as you can see. Getting them done again in 5 days. So normally I like to touch my my eyelashes, and I just can't help myself. Most people don't do their eyebrows like this anymore. I just fill them in because I'm just lazy. But everyone else like flattens them all, makes them all like really spiky and stuff like that, and they look amazing, but I don't have a clue how to do that. So I literally just go like this all the way around. And just fill them in. I don't know if you can see on my lips actually, now they've dried, it's like a permanent colour, so it stays on, which I love. But unless you drink a drink, then you ruin it and you need to top it back up. So I try and do it for like nights out, but if you keep drinking, you lose out the middle bit if you've got a straw. I have really wonky eyebrows. One's like up here, and then this one is like cuts up here and then goes up. So I try and draw it in. But I don't like how my eyebrows are always like this. But I did have them microbladed. Fucking hell, that hurt like a bitch. But after like the first and second time, because you have to go up for a top-up session. And then you can have like the after 6 months, then you go back for your second one. And then I do have some misting spray, but I don't actually know where it is. Ow. And this is Rimmel London. Just show that up. Oh, actually, let's use a nicer one. I have the Iconic London spray. So, probably won't come out straight away. Oh. Whenever I do this, I'm like, oh my god, it looks like I've literally just like ran for a rainforest. And then I literally just like pat down this front bit where it's just got a little bit wet. Because my stupid baby fringe, if anyone has any recommendations on how to fix baby fringe, that would be lovely. Because look at this. And I don't want to shave it. I did, not gonna lie, did like a couple of weeks ago. And I was just like, oh god, why did I do that? Now, my hair, this is literally it. If I go further out. I recently cut my hair myself. Anyone who knows me, and I'll stick a picture up, with how long my hair was. Oh, it was literally down to like here, like your pelvic bone. Sorry, you got full titties then. And then I was like, I'm so sick and tired of how shit the ends of my hair looked. Don't get me, I'm not a hairdresser. And I've cut it all. It's kind of straight. But this is me out the shower, nothing done to it, nothing straightened, no nothing. Which, don't get me wrong, it's a fucking lifesaver. So I don't have to do anything. I just brush it and I go, ta-da! But it's really boring. I have really boring hair. Oh. So, looking at my makeup, I normally have a little brush to do my lashes. My technician, my lash one, who does my eyebrows as well, she gives me these little brushes, the ones that she uses, and I literally just go in, do this, and then brush, 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 and then I do exactly the same on the other side. And voila! Can you see my little lashes? They're very full. They're individually stuck on and then they fan out. So they're like stuck on one place and then they like, there's like 5. So they're like really full. And I love them. Sometimes I go, oh, I want to stop getting lashes done. And have like my natural ones. These just look so good and it saves me so much time in the morning, which I love. Right, I'm just going to give another brush. I always try and do like here and here. And there we have it. This is my everyday makeup, pretty much. Sometimes if I don't have time, I might not do a couple of steps, but I try to do as much as possible in the time frame. So I hope you loved it. Let me know what you think.